Welcome to SummerSlam 2021 predictions. We are doing a 10-way match for the last man standing Universal Heavyweight Championship. We were originally going to do a tag team match, but Trent messed up by calling out the Commissioner. So he messed up. Here we are now. I have filled in with two of the competitors due to family issues and illness. You'll see me on there again. Guys, like and subscribe. We'll have our normal coverage of SummerSlam with our live reactions. I won't be doing it. But guys, enjoy the video, like and subscribe, like I said, and share this video around. Like, get us out there. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. So let's get us there. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the predictions.
So, what's this about? There not being a conspiracy against the greatest last man standing Universal Champion of all time? If you don't believe there's conspiracy, I want to point you to evidence A through Z that at SummerSlam I have to defend my title against 9 other competitors. 9 other competitors. I can't believe this. It's bull hockey, that's what it is, you know? Alright, I'm telling you, there's a plot to get this title off of me, and I'm not going to stand for it, but I'm a man of honor and chivalry, so I am going to give you my SummerSlam predictions, and I will prove that I can beat 9 people in one night. I predict the following matches. For Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss, I am going with Alexa Bliss. Drew McIntyre is going to kick the head of Jinder Mahal. There's been a few rumblings on if this match is going to happen or not, but if it does, I'm going to have to go with the EST of WWE retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. And I'm saying it's not really much of a dream match, but I mean, I guess it could be. Bobby Lashley will hopefully put Goldberg's miserable career finally out of action and retain the WWE Championship. I think the almost a superhero Nikki Cross will pull the upset and retain the Raw Women's Championship. For AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro, I predict RK Bro are going to walk out your new tag team champions, Bro. And what I think will be the match of the night and possibly a match of the year candidate, I think Edge is going to beat Seth Rollins. And even if he doesn't, I'm looking forward to that match because no matter who loses or wins, everyone's a winner because we get to see that dream match. I believe the Usos are going to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Mysterio family, and maybe, just maybe, we might get that Dominic versus Rey singles feud. Get ready for an age of infamy because Damian Priest will be winning the United States Championship. The main event, it all comes down to the main event. Let's be honest here. This could go either way, considering John Cena could win a 17th World Championship and tie Ric Flair for the most world title reigns, considering he's looking to sign with AAA and manage Andrade as a big middle finger to the company. But if they're going to do Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania, I mean, that match would be big on its own. But, I mean, you know WWE, they like to make it pointlessly bigger by adding the championship when it really doesn't need to be in a feud. So I do think Roman Reigns will retain. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so I was going to do the cocking the fist that Roman does. But yeah, Roman Reigns to retain. And those are the predictions that's going to help me stay your last man standing Universal Championship. And don't worry, it's not that everybody else's predictions are bad. It's just mine are better.
For the Raw Women's Championship, I'm predicting Nikki A.S.H. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, I'm predicting Bianca Belair. For the Universal Championship, I am predicting Roman Reigns. For the WWE Championship, I'm predicting Bobby Lashley. For the United States Championship match, I'm predicting Damian Priest. For the match between Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre, I'm predicting Jinder Mahal. For the match of Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie, I'm predicting Alexa Bliss. For the Raw Tag Team Championships, I'm predicting RK Bro. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, I predict the Usos.
Hey guys, it's Commissioner Dylan. These are my predictions for SummerSlam 2021. For the WWE Universal Championship match, I have Roman Reigns going over John Cena. For the WWE Championship match, I have Bobby Lashley going over Goldberg. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, I have Sasha Banks going over Bianca Belair. For the Raw Women's Championship, I have Nikki, almost a superhero, defeating Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, I have the Usos retaining against the Mysterios. For the Raw Tag Team Championship, I have RK Bro defeating AJ Styles and Omos. For the WWE United States Championship, I have Damian Priest defeating Sheamus. I have Edge defeating Seth Rollins. It is too early to hand Edge an L like this. I have Drew McIntyre defeating Jinder Mahal. Let's be honest here. We all know that's going to happen. I have Alexa Bliss defeating Eva Marie. Eva Marie is useless.
Okay, first match of the night, Nikki Ash versus Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, triple threat match for the title. Nikki feels like the least likely to win, but she has so much momentum behind her that I just gotta say, yeah, she'll take the crown. She'll take the win. But might not be in the match for the whole time, but she will definitely get the win. Well, maybe not. But I have faith. I have faith.
Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. Sasha Banks. Yeah, no. Sasha Banks has all that's needed to retain this. She has the right momentum. She is a worthy challenger. And once again, it will just elevate her to a level that she is not, like, a stranger to. She'll continue to show that she's the boss.
The Usos versus the Mysterios. The Usos. The Mysterios are all over the place. They're not doing anything very interesting. The Usos are still top of their game, and it's going pretty well. And their stories intertwined with Roman. That it would be pretty interesting. It's still interesting. So Usos.
Jinder Mahal, Drew McIntyre. Money's on McIntyre. Without interference, Jinder has less of a, let's say, a working force. Jinder's cool, but he's always had backup. And unless they're going to bring out the Great Khali, or something crazy like that, then, nah. Yeah, Jinder's gone. Yeah, Drew's got this. Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie. Alexa Bliss. Eva Marie is never gonna be that in my eyes. Not gonna lie, no matter how much they would try to put her on TV, not interesting. It will continue not to be interesting. AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro. RK Bro, yeah, no. RK Bro has the momentum, the skill set, the talent. the overall cohesiveness. Unless they do something that will probably turn this into a feud instead of a friendship, then yeah, no, RK Bro for the win. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, SummerSlam looks like a pretty good card. A little clunky, but not that bad.
Roman Reigns versus John Cena with Paul Heyman in Roman's corner for the Universal title. That is a tricky one. But I'm going to have to go with Roman. He has way too much momentum. He's got everything that he needs. No need for a title change. Making history is important, but not at the cost of Roman right now. Roman is top of his game right now. They're not gonna get rid of him like that. Yeah, no, Roman's got it.
Edge versus Seth Rollins. I want to say Seth Rollins actually. I would love for Edge to win, but Seth Rollins has just been pretty consistent. Even if he's not in like the title opportunities or anything, that he's still doing pretty damn good. So, yeah, Seth.
Damian Priest and Sheamus, versus for the U.S. Yeah, 100% Damian Priest, without a doubt.
Sheamus is cool. Love Sheamus, but Damian Priest just has it's time for him to get a belt. They cannot drop the ball with this one. It's his time. He's got this.
Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. Goldberg, sorry. Yeah, nothing I can do. Goldberg. They ruined the Fiend for him. Goldberg is protected. Goldberg.
So, SummerSlam 10-pack challenge. Potentially the biggest match in Last Man Standing history. Winner will become Last Man Standing champion, but will go on to NXT TakeOver 36 to face Trevor for the championship. Now, let's start off with my Saturday night picks. This is just what it says on Wikipedia. So, match number 1, AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. For the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships, I choose RK Bro. It's the storyline it's going that way. They win the tag team titles, and then then one of them will turn on. Somebody will turn on him. It's easy. Randy will turn on Riddle to cost him the championship, and that's how you get your Mania match. Boom. Next match, Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. I hope to God this is pre-show. And it's a simple win. I choose Alexa Bliss. Next, Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Veer and Shanky are band favourites ringside. Honestly, they should have had this match about 2-3 years ago when either one of them was WWE champion. It's a match they booked too late, but they're going to drag this. They're going to drag this one out. I'm going to say Drew McIntyre wins by disqualification. Right. For the United States Championship, Sheamus versus Damian Priest. I'm going to say Damian Priest because Sheamus has realistically done nothing with the United States Championship since WrestleMania. He won it off of Riddle and that was it. And plus Sheamus is injured. He's wearing a face mask. Plus he's just got also engaged. So you never know. Damian Priest, it's about time. Like, the only memorable thing he's done on the main roster so far is a zombie lumberjack match with The Miz, which got The Miz injured, and he teamed with Bad Bunny at WrestleMania. That's about it. But if he wins the United States Championship, it could be it's a push. So yeah. Match number 6. One of the matches that managed to get butts in seats in Las Vegas. Edge versus Seth Rollins. This match has been 7 years in the making. And for this reason, I'm choosing Edge to win. Edge, since 2021, has lost every single match he's been in since WrestleMania. He won the Royal Rumble, and he had one win on SmackDown or Raw, one televised win as well before Mania. That's all he's hit in 2021. He doesn't need to win the title, but he needs at least a good win. And Seth is fucking bulletproof. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses. You know he's a good hand. You know eventually at some point down the line, oh wait, he's gonna face Roman at support potentially for the Universal Championship. He's main event material. He's a steady hand. You can put him. Doesn't matter if he's in the unit. If he's US picture, IC picture, Universal heavyweight, whatever. He's a good hand to have. But Edge needs this win. Right. The match that this match could or could not happen is Bianca versus Sasha for the SmackDown Women's Championships. And this is where I'm contradicting. If Nikki Ash hadn't cashed in on Charlotte, this could have been the point where it happened, because I don't know where they're going to go. Like, Bianca won the title at WrestleMania after Sasha. Yes. But what's going to happen? Like, it's Bianca's first run. She's doing well. I don't think it's time. Like, Bianca should have a lengthy run. So I can't really see Sasha taking the title. Unless something happens in this match, like Becky Lynch returns. I can't see them taking the belt off of Bianca. So for that reason, I choose Bianca Belair. Right, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus the Mysterios. With what I've seen online, I've got this dirty feeling, and no, not that sort of kind, and no, not that sort of kind. I know what you're Mumbles, you're editing this. I know what you're thinking, and I say the Usos retain because Dominic Mysterio turns heel and costs his dad the tag team championships, and that's one of their matches. That's one of your matches, and it ends with a huge blow off match, like retirement mask versus hair match, or some like career versus mask match at WrestleMania. But I'm going. But heck, this is supposed to be predictions, and it's not supposed. And you're not supposed to babble for like 15 minutes and saying what's happening. So I see Usos retain. Right, now we get into the nitty gritty. Lashley versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship. I'm going to say Goldberg beats Lashley. But Big E cashes in his Money in the Bank. So for this match, I say Goldberg beats Lashley, but then so that counts as the prediction. But I will say, by the end of SummerSlam, Big E walks out WWE champion. For the Raw Women's Championship, you've got Nikki versus Charlotte versus Rhea in a 3-way match. Now, if Rhea, I can't see. Well, she will be champion again, but Nikki's only just got the title. In Charlotte, if what's said to be true, which I've seen, WWE may not be happy with what she did doing in Mexico. Again, she was like supporting her, her partner and her father. But honestly, after at least if my pick does win, they can build the character up. They can build her character, and if she does end up pinning Charlotte, it's not like Charlotte can eat a pin. So I'm going to say for the Raw Women's Championship match, Nikki retains. And finally, the potential main event. For the Universal Championship, it's Roman Reigns versus John Cena. And this is another problem. If John Cena wins, he becomes a 17-time heavyweight champion. If Roman wins, he beats one of the best characters within the last 20 years in WWE. Now, I know Cena is supposed to be here for quite a substantial period of time, but then Roman's doing well, and if he lasts, like they're going to build Roman up to like beat Brock Lesnar's Universal title reign, because I know, I'm going to ramble here for a bit. So, for the Universal Championship match, Roman wins. But here's my little babble.
Here again. So Tyler, I'm here filling in for Jason, hence the mask, because I am doing it in solidarity with him, because he is not going to take the mask off until he wins a championship. So, his predictions are Nikki Cross, Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, the Usos, Bianca Belair, Edge, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Alexa Bliss, and R. Hello everyone, Tyler again. For the final time, I need to stop saying hello. I'm filling in for Leon because of other reasons, so I'm filling in to do his predictions. His predictions are Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, RK Bro, Alexa Bliss, the Usos, Damian Priest, Bianca Belair, and Goldberg.
What up, Scroobies? It's your boy, K-Swine, coming at you, giving you the SummerSlam predictions. We here at 321 Screw Crew are going to team up with our friends across the pond at the Last Fan Standing. We're going to give our predictions for SummerSlam. We're going to give you a great show. Right off the bat, here we go. We have the Raw Tag Team title match with AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro. Even though I am wearing a Randy Orton shirt because he's my number one guy, I do not think that RK Bro are going to walk away from this one with the gold. They may have a back and forth rivalry and may end up like that, but I think AJ Styles and Omos are going to retain the titles this night. Next matchup we got is Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie. This rivalry has been going back and forth for several weeks. I think Doudrop is going to get involved, and Eva Marie is going to sneak away with a cheap victory. So Eva Marie will win this matchup. Next matchup on the card is Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Once again, they had their rivalry going for a number of weeks, back and forth of who's winning. My prediction for this matchup, I think Drew McIntyre has more pull at this time, so they will give the W to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre wins over Jinder Mahal. United States title match between the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and Damian Priest, new coming over from NXT. I think that Damian Priest is ready. They're going to give him a big push, and they're going to put the strap on Damian Priest in this one-on-one matchup for the United States title. The big matchup, one of the co-main events of this evening, SummerSlam, biggest party of the summer, is going to be the Rated R Superstar versus the Architect, Seth Rollins. It's going to be a great match. A lot of people are saying that they are going to probably steal the show, which is probably true. But in the end, I think a victory for Seth Rollins would do more for his career than a victory for Edge. So in my prediction, I think Seth Rollins wins over Edge. The Women's SmackDown Championship, Women's Championship, between Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks is pretty much a rematch of WrestleMania. And I think the same result will happen in this matchup. Bianca Belair will retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Excuse me. Next matchup is the SmackDown Tag Team title match between the Usos and the Mysterios. Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio. I think this is going to end up the same result as when the Usos won the titles from the Mysterios. The Usos are a better team. They're a better, well-oiled machine than the Mysterios. And I think the Mysterios winning the tag team titles was a one-off thing. So the Usos will walk away with the gold once again here at SummerSlam. Another one of the, I would say, main events of the evening is for the WWE World Heavyweight title between Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley, versus Goldberg. Not because, I'm not a big fan of Goldberg, but I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley with this one because I still think that they are trying to keep the momentum for Bobby Lashley's character and to keep his reign going a little longer. So it'll probably be a very hyped up match like most of Goldberg's matches are. It probably will not be a very long match because Goldberg matches usually last maybe 10 seconds. So Bobby Lashley will win and retain the WWE Championship. Next on the card, we have the Triple Threat Raw Women's Championship match between Nikki, the almost a superhero, Rhea Ripley, and the Queen Charlotte Flair. My personal favorite and the winner of the matchup in my prediction is none other than the Queen herself, Charlotte Flair, because she did win at Money in the Bank against Rhea Ripley. And I also think giving Rhea Ripley the championship was just a way to congratulate her, welcoming her, giving a new wrestler a bone, and then they're just going to take it right back and give it back to Charlotte Flair. They could keep the rivalry going for a little bit, but I think Charlotte Flair is going to win the Raw Women's Championship here at SummerSlam. She's a big. We always hear about Big Match John, John Cena, and I think it goes the same with Charlotte Flair. When it's a big match, Charlotte Flair brings it to the table. So Charlotte Flair is going to be your new Raw Women's Champion at the end of the night. My prediction. And then the final match, the main event, the highly anticipated return of Big Match John, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, going one-on-one against the head of the table, the Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world, Roman Reigns. I actually think that Roman Reigns will retain the Universal Championship. I know that it's a big hype for John Cena to return. I do not think, at least in this evening, that John Cena will break the 17 title record. He is tied with Ric Flair at 16, and I think it will remain tied at 16. Roman Reigns will win at SummerSlam against John Cena. There you go, guys. That's my predictions. Hope you guys enjoy the show. You know I'll be watching. SummerSlam is this Saturday. Biggest party of the summer. Alright, guys. For those of you watching, Scroopies out there, you make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give that bell a RKO out of nowhere. Give us a thumbs up. Share the videos. Subscribe. We're at 250. Keep building those subscribers. Thanks, guys. See you next time right here on the 3, 2, 1 Screw.
Hey folks, Captain Bill here from the 321 Screw, and I just want to give my predictions for SummerSlam. I'm going to start with the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Honestly, just for some reason, I just feel like John Cena is going to win it. I really do. I feel like John Cena is going to win. So, that's my prediction. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. I think Bobby Lashley retains. As much as I hate to admit it because I am a big Goldberg fan, Bobby Lashley is going to keep the title. The Raw Women's Championship, Nikki A.S.H. versus Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. I think the belt's going. As much as I hate to say, I think the belt's going to go to Charlotte Flair. Next up, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair is going to retain. The Raw Tag Team Championship of AJ Styles and Omos versus Randy Orton and Riddle. My money's on RK Bro. That's right, RK Bro. Up next, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, where Rey and Dominic Mysterio are taking on the Usos. Usos will retain. United States Championship, Sheamus versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest is taking the title from Sheamus. I believe Edge will lose to Seth Rollins. It'll be a hard-fought match, but I think Seth's gonna get the win here, and they'll have another match, and then Edge will get the better of him. But I think Seth wins this one. He'll win it shadily. I'm saying this: it won't be a clean win. It'll be a dirty, cheating win. But I think Seth's gonna win, and Edge will take it from him in the next one. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. Drew McIntyre. Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie. Alexa Bliss is going to win. So, that is my predictions for the 2021 SummerSlam. Let's see how many I get right. And I want to thank the guys from Last Fan Standing for giving us at 321 Screw an opportunity to take part in their little thing. So, guys, good luck to each and every one of you. But I think I got this. Peace.
Hey everybody, it's Big Shot Joe from 321 Screw. Been requested to give our predictions for WrestleMania 2021, so I'm just gonna speed through it real fast for you guys. First off, Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. I feel Alexa Bliss is gonna win. SmackDown Tag Team Champions Dominic and Ray Ray versus the Usos. I think the Usos are gonna retain. Raw Tag Team Championship, Omos and AJ, who's had the title for quite a minute now. I think they're going to lose to Riddle and Randy Orton, RK Bro, because those guys are white hot right now with the crowd. So I think RK Bro will win the tag team titles for Raw. Then you have Sheamus versus Damian Priest, which I think Sheamus's reign is going to be done at SummerSlam. I think Damian Priest is going to win his first major singles title for the WWE roster, so he's going to become U.S. champ. That's my thought. I will say the WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. I honestly think they're going to let Goldberg beat him. I think they're going to let Goldberg have that title reign, and it'll probably be another 20-second match, maybe 10 seconds, who knows. I feel like they're trying to beat the record from the last match he's had, so maybe. I think that the match that's going to steal the show is going to be Edge versus Seth Rollins. Edge, if he wins, it would be, it would be great. I would like to see Edge win, but I feel like they have more to gain if Seth Rollins beats Edge. So I'm going to predict that they're going to have Seth Rollins beat Edge, although I'd rather Edge win. Let's see. We also have the Raw Women's Championship, which is going to be decided in a triple threat with Nikki Ash, Charlotte, and then you got Rhea Ripley. I honestly think that I think Charlotte's going to win. I'm going to go with Charlotte. I think Charlotte wins the Raw Women's Championship again. And then I believe all I have is the main event, which is going to be John Cena versus Roman Reigns. And I think Cena wins the belt. I think he ends Reigns' title reign, and I think he becomes the most championships for a world title in history. I think WWE is going to do that because they kind of need something right now with all the stuff going on with AEW, and they kind of need that. So I think John Cena is going to win the title. It may be for like a month, maybe a week, and then he loses it, but I think he's going to beat Reigns, and maybe Reigns will get a rematch and win it back. So there you have it. There's my 2021 SummerSlam predictions. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but it's not far-fetched. So let me know what you guys think. Just want to throw a shout out to The Last Fan Standing, thank you once again for including us. 321 Screw. We're always willing to collab, and we appreciate you guys wanting to do that. So, thank you guys for also the shout out on the birth of my son. So that was really cool. But anywho, don't forget, hit subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up. 321 Screw. I'm out.